Yeah, here, I'll talk more about the MindsEye stuff. I know. I'm the preeminent expert on everything MindsEye related. I briefly talked about it at the beginning of the stream. I'll talk about it a little bit more. It's wacky. It's honestly sad to a certain extent. So, a lot of people know this, but the guy behind MindsEye is like an actual legend. Like, Leslie had worked on some absolute bangers, most notably Grand Theft Auto, what everyone knows him for. And he comes up with MindsEye and makes Build a Rocket Boy, everything like that. Well, Leslie doesn't like that no one enjoys his game. He really can't come to terms with it, so before it launched and 2 executives left, he went out there, he infamously said that all of the bad reviews and everything, like they're paid shills from competitors that are scared of MindsEye and what it could mean, and it's all manufactured hoo-ha. And now that other people, not just reviewers, got to play the game and they all still hated it, he's now come out and said that the reason it's bad is because of internal saboteurs. There was like this espionage effort at his company to ruin his game. And also, like, other people outside have been brainwashed and they don't understand it's actually still a masterpiece. So he plans on relaunching the game. So, because apparently the issue was, you know, he needed to weed out all the bad actors internally. So he came into the fucking swamp and started shooting all of the monsters in there that have ruined MindsEye. It's actual delusion. It's almost to like a gang stalking level. It's scary because this guy isn't just some nobody like weirdo. This is Leslie fucking Benzies. Like, this guy has worked on so many Rockstar projects. I don't know how you go from that to MindsEye, and I don't know how you go from that to thinking that everyone is out to get you. Not that you just made a stinker. It just doesn't make sense how that happened. He's worked on every 3D Rockstar game. Really, I didn't know it was every single one. I thought it was just some of the big ones. But that makes sense. Like, he is actually a legend. And now, he's a clown. An absolute clown. I don't know why he thinks relaunching the game is a good idea. This is actually a Morbius situation. Except, this game hasn't even been memed ironically. It's just sad. It's just sad, and I feel really bad for his employees that he's just gutting. Or, most likely, going to gut. Like, what is this? What is it? Are you on... You're looking at Metacritic right now. Get out! Give me your badge and your gun. You're out of here. Build a Rocket Boy will no longer be requiring your services, spy. Go back to DARPA. It's just so odd. Are we going to play it again? I will 150,000% not be playing the relaunch. No fucking way. No. No siree. Here. Menzies reportedly went on to tell staff via video call that the game's disastrous launch was due to internal and external saboteurs. It's unclear who he believes sabotaged development of MindsEye, but it's not the first type of comment to come out of the Build a Rocket Boy executive's mouth, and then this is him talking about the concerted effort to ruin it before it got off the ground and sprouted its wings. I did, however, see something interesting, not delusional. The guy who plays the lead, he actually came forward and he's like, man, it really sucks that this game's bad. He gave an interview where he's like, man, the game's just kind of a mess. You hate to see it. So, like, even... I mean, I'm assuming Leslie has now labeled that guy a traitor, and he's going to try him for treason or something, but, like, anyone who plays the game, anyone who's seen the game can tell you it's just not a good game. And for some reason, Leslie can't wrestle with that. He can't come to terms with that. He's blaming everybody and everything else. Literally creating his own boogeyman. I don't know, it sucks to see. Like, it actually sucks to see. I do think the guy who played the lead is a talented guy. I agree with that. I feel bad for him. Like, he is not a bad actor. Like, he is pretty solid. They promised wheels that spin. Yeah. Well, that was one of the saboteurs. The reason the wheels don't spin is because the guy responsible for making them spin, he was working on Rockstar's payroll in order to ruin it. It's like this whole thing is deep. It's like the plot to Andor. You don't understand. You don't see what Leslie sees. There was nothing promising in that game. What could they possibly add to it? I have no idea. It's also extraordinarily odd how he's coming out and it's like, the development was ruined by saboteurs, but it's like, Leslie, did you not play the game yourself? Did you not see the game before it shipped? If you really think that somehow your developers did some, like, under-the-hood weirdness to ruin it, wouldn't you have seen it before you shipped it? He's acting like this is some big surprise that came out of nowhere. True, Tyler. The MindsEye Marathon would go ballistic. I think they made a fake build to make him think it's Game of the Year material. Can you imagine? Like, they trapped Leslie in a Genjutsu at the Build-A-Rocket Boy headquarters, and they just fed him, like, the actual Game of the Year MindsEye. He had no idea how shit the game was, because they were just giving him, like, the best thing. Fucking Infinite Tsukiyomi over there. No, I have no idea what he actually means by relaunching. He's not exactly clear. I don't know if he's doing, like, a new version of it, or if he's actually just dropping the same stinker twice. I don't know. I don't think he's explained what exactly he means by relaunch, not that I've seen. Wow, player count's already at 20, or down to 22? It's thriving. Has he explained what he means by the relaunch? Last week, the studio began a 45-day consultancy period that is required by UK law whenever a company is planning to lay off 100 or more employees. Oh my god. Build-A-Rocket Boy currently has around 300 UK employees and 200 based abroad. Barb, Build-A-Rocket Boy, said at the time that the cuts would focus on delivering ongoing updates and performance optimization for MindsEye while also ensuring the long-term success of Build-A-Rocket Boy's future ambitions. We're trimming the fat. The saboteurs, we've located them. And we're re-educating them at the office right now. But no, I don't know exactly what it means by relaunched. I couldn't tell you. Probably like Cyberpunk. I guess, but correct me if I'm wrong. Cyberpunk didn't have this whole thing where it's like, Cyberpunk relaunched. It was just they did a ton of updates. They made the game better. Thus, it's kind of like a new Cyberpunk than what launched. But they didn't make a whole song and dance about it. They just kept patching the game. I think it means he's going to remake the game by himself, so there's no possibility for internal sabotage. Holy shit, that'd go hard. Leslie has his action hero moment. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. Then he makes his own MindsEye, and it's a masterpiece. You want something done right, you gotta do it yourself as he smokes a cigar. And yeah, I've seen the Ill trailers. I actually followed Ill on stream. Like, back when it was still a fake game.